Good morning, folks. Welcome back. We are going to finish this one up today. I thought we'd get there yesterday, but took a little longer than we were expecting. That's fine, but we got it today. I'm going to turn off scatter, take a look. Might fix these. We noticed right at the end that one of these chairs is sticking through the legs, but we'll get to that at the end. That'd be the last thing if we need to. Okay. And if this all goes super well, we'll probably finish up fast. And if that happens, we'll make something else at the end. I probably won't, though. So there's our interior structure. And I'm going to turn off collection. Let's get rid of those. Yes. No, go away. Go away. All righty. So what are we looking at here? We probably want to put maybe a door here and here, tables here, tables up here, probably some potted plants, some greenery, that kind of thing as well. Let's start with the doors. I'm gonna edit this. And just gonna, there we go. Okay, Shift A, mesh. And where am I in? What is that in anyway? I want to put it somewhere. M, new collection, interior structure. Cool. Let's just move all that to there real quick. M, interior structure. That's an exterior. That's going to go to exterior. It could be both, but we're going to make it exterior. Actually, we'll leave it interior so we can see it for what we're doing here. It's kind of both, but you know, hey. All right. Anyway, back to this puppy. We're in interior structure now. Shift A, mesh. Just going to grab another Archimesh door. I could probably start finding more complex doors, but you know. Oh, it's not grabbing it. Door group. No, where's that? Oh, that's the other one. Right. It should also be in, actually, all this should be an interior structure too. There we go. Door group 2. There we go. Individual origins, medium point. No. Where are we? Select hierarchy. There we go. Let's make sure I didn't move my other thing here real quick. That's still there. Cool. Okay. Down to there. Okay. And we can mirror it. Join all together first. I guess we could do that. Join. Oh, apply it first. Select hierarchy, object, convert to mesh. Cool. And I can just get rid. I'm just going to delete this one. We're not going to ever open the door, so we're not going to worry about those. Okay. join. Cool. And we should be able to mirror it. There. Technically, it probably wouldn't be the handles mirrored, though. So let's apply all. Edit. I just want to grab it so we have the tab. P section, split it. A little bit involved, but whatever. Active element, no. Object set origin to geometry. Cool. Now, tab. Object set origin to 3D cursor. Cool. SX -1. There. So our doors still open the same way. They're not truly mirrored. All that for that. It's kind of bullshit, but whatever. Let's join them back together. Cool. Yeah. And handle material is going to be brass mat. I don't know what our door material is going to be yet. I think maybe just a white plastic to start with. Let's try it. Do I have the white? I don't even remember if I do have it already. No, I brought it in already. Yeah, I remember doing it. White matte. Take a look. Something like that. That works for me for right now. We have doors. We've saved. I'm going to go now work on some tables, I think, and I want to use probably another existing object and modify it. Import a SketchUp. Furniture. Garden table and chairs. Here we go. I just think these look like good, what you call it, cafe tables. I'm going to get rid of that because that's dumb. On the whole, it's pretty good, though. 7, Alt-Z, C. Okay, I got all those objects. So there's just one object. You know what? Let's do this way. A object first. I don't think there's just join. Join them all together. Okay. Great. Now, and Alt P, clear parent. And Alt P, clear parent, keep transformations. Control A, all transforms. Okay. Cool. Tab. Now we're going to do this. P section. And I'm going to bring back together again too, but it's just easier, I think. X vertices. Okay. So now, and I always forget. Does active element work for this? No. Fine. Object set origin to geometry. There we go. I'm going to make it I think just 2 probably. Something like that. Do we like that? No, not gonna bother with that. There we go. So now it's slightly off. It needs to be not cutting through our table. We will learn better than last time. 2 sounds good. This is sort of a intimate space. Let's join it to that. Yep. Cool. And Control C, copy objects. I'm actually going to call it first. Let's see, int table and chairs. Copy objects, come back over here. And M, new collection, internal, or just int, but either way, furniture. Okay. Cool. So that's going to be our table. What's that thing? What the heck is that? Oh, we don't need that radial empty anymore. Get rid of that, although it may come back. Okay. Is it too small? I think it might be too small. Let's bring our dude back. Oh yeah, that table's way too small. It's teeny tiny. Scale it up to knee height on the seat chair, right? Yeah. Down to there. Knee height. Pretty much perfect. Scale. Okay. So we have our table, and yeah, good deal. I think the outside tables are much oomfier, but that's cool because that's kind of how those things often are. Let's come up here and tab and Control R and add 2 edge loops. Okay. And the first one, curve extract. And M to internal furniture. And it's going to be called outer balcony curve. And curve extract. M internal furniture. Inner balcony curve. Alrighty. Let's start with this one. Okay. I'm going to say, I don't necessarily have to follow the curve, but we'll try it and see. I could just do a radial array, radial array. Generate an array shape. We could just do a circle too. That'll do that. I mean, that might not be a bad way to just do it. Might be simpler. It's actually not a bad idea. And we have the curve in case we need it. And we use this as a guide lineup count. 12. Cool. Randomize Z rotation. Just say 15%, slightly off. Okay. That's amazing. I like it. Oh, that's super cool. Cool. Let's duplicate it. Change our radius to our inner one. Can we offset it? Or do we just have to rotate it? I might just have to rotate it. Yep. Cool. Take both of those. One GZ up. Look at this coming together for us. There we go. And we can rotate kind of more in the middle. Okay. And randomize our rotation on this one. I'm going to go up to like 90 actually, or 180. Yeah, so they can be all, I think maybe do the same on this one too. Yeah, so they're kind of all over the place for that. The chairs are rotated around. So the table is pretty much symmetrical. It's going to be like the chairs are rotating, even though everything is rotating. Nice. We haven't given it a material yet either, but it's only 2, so it's not a big deal. And maybe we'll just leave it like that for right now. Okay. Maybe let's give it a material. Solo it. And I'm actually just going to turn it off right now. And let's, excuse me, come back over to world and use our solid color again. Okay. Glass is actually kind of cool on it. That works pretty well. No need to like redo things just because we don't want to. Color. So right now we could just take this and go brass for everything. It's our whole thing. Brass, which is, you know, pretty good. Not bad. Let's see what happens if we take L, no, G coplanar. Good. Great. Now, E up and control bevel. Let's do that. And plus assign, and we're going to give it all libraries. Divine Velvet. Sure. These are from Divine Cut again. Let's see. That gives us a kind of a better seat, more interest. Cool. Our translucent, I'm sure that is not correct. Do we care? No, I don't care if it's actually glass. That's just transparency. It's not actually refracting anything, but it'd be cheaper anyway. That's okay. Come back. Turn back on its modifier. I guess we have to do the same thing on the outer one too, though, because I didn't make them the same object. Or, you know, delete. Take this sucker. Alt D. I do love arrays, man. Radius. Up to there. And RZ. That's close to halfway. Doesn't super matter. Cool. Cheers. We have tables and chairs. Excellent. Save some more. Everything's coming up, Millhouse. Now I want to take those same bad boys and Alt D. And this time I'm going to remove the array, which should just bring it back to here. Yep. And then back down. Okay, touching. Now we could just sort of randomly place some around here. Or I wonder, can we do it this way? I'm all for trying stuff. Array. And we're going to go with 5 tables. And we'll give them, why are they, that's bizarre that they're at that weird angle. But whatever, just come around to there. Cool. And then randomize. This is so cool. Z axis of 90. Cool. And then we'll go transition 3. There we go. Oh, come on, what? 0, 3. Okay, can we add another array? Let's try it. 3, 0. Are you duplicating? Okay, that's bizarre. Okay, why did that change that? That changed that one to Y. Weird. Okay, well, fine. Even a little less. 2.5. Yeah, I'm gonna go 2.5 and the other one too. Oh, that's more. 5. No, it's kind of all right. Now, and they're all randomized. Yep. Okay. Cool. So we have some tables there. I just feel like we need a little bit more space on the Y one. Yeah, okay. That feels all right. We'll leave the open space here for the stairs. Cool. Taking a look. Mhm. Mm, We could be a bit closer together. I think maybe let's just do this on our own now. Shift D and remove the arrays. Yeah, let's do it that way. That feels pretty good. Reasonably set up. Okay, save. Now, I think we need some stuff. Either trees or something to kind of help soften the space up a little bit. Let's try saplings. How tall is this thing? I think we've used this one before, right? That feels like a reasonably like cafe scaled. Tree, yeah, something like that. And let's go grab a pot, which we have certainly done before. Let's do this clay pot, although we're going to change the materials on it, I think. Doesn't have to be exactly in the middle, but close. Let me make it a little bit bigger. Like that. Yeah. And then join it to that. Take a look, make sure that's the correct direction to join. One way works, the other doesn't. Yes, that is the correct. We're going to change this material from clay to our stone polished white, right? Yeah. Cool. Yeah. Now we're not going to mirror. We're going to try to keep it, a little bit more organic than that. Let's take both of them back. This one slightly over more. Cool. And then Alt D, bring it over to here. There. Like that. That feels pretty good. Think. Exactly. Although, to be fair, we do the same thing. A little bit of greenery in a cafe is not a bad thing. But not that I enjoy being fair to nobles, but hey, maybe we should. No. Can I wonder if we take this thing. Scale it down slightly. Why is it not? Oh, because it's not centered, you bastard. Object, set origin to 3D cursor. Okay, cool. There we go. I think that's cool. Let's turn our external structure back on, make sure it just doesn't do anything weird. Oh, that looks cool. I feel like that helps sell our space, give us a little bit more interest. Turn off structure again. Now, do we want tables around the outside? No, I think we're just going to allow that to be a very private space for walking and talking. Yeah. Well, and honestly, and even with these people, it's not like the women have a lot of options in this society. So this is like what they do for entertainment. So both to be seen and like you got to do something with your life. I never understood why people love the Regency so much. They treated women like shit. But that's another story. Whatever. I was like, really? We're gonna make that? Okay. All right. Yeah, maybe we will put some tables on there. Let's grab ourselves one more. Internal furniture. I just moved the wrong thing, didn't I? Yeah. Internal structure. This thing. Internal furniture. And it's gonna be floor curve. Mhm. Turn off structure. Where'd it go? Turn off internal structure. That's almost exactly the same as the other one. Cool. Change it. Sure, why not? That doesn't really change the rotation much, but we don't care. Too far down? Yeah, a little, but not much. Okay. Come back here. Turn back on internal structure. And this one I think I'm gonna actually have to apply. So I can get rid of those front two. Oh. Failed, right. Make it its own thing. Then apply all. Cool. Tab. All right. Alt Z. Okay, so now we have, I think they need to go out a little bit further though, didn't they? Damn it. Let's see, are they touching? Yeah, well, we can just adjust it ourselves this time. Let's turn back on structure. The rest look pretty good, right? Let's see. I don't look like they're touching too much. It's just those two near the stairs. Move it out a little bit further. I'm gonna move this one out a little bit further too, I think. Okay. Yeah, so we now have around the outside, which means we're going to want those ones. Probably correct. Sure. And let's go 4. Okay. Okay. And we can move them all back just a little bit. Okay. Turn on structure. So outside. And we have that now around the back side. More private space, but still chairs, tables. I like that. I think we're doing excellent. Okay. I thought about putting like a counter in here, but I feel like that's a little too fast food. Like this place has wait staff and they come out to greet you and all that kind of crap. We could, and I didn't do this before I duplicated them. But we could put like something on the tables, like napkin holders or something. Yeah, and probably should have done that before I duped them all out, but whatever. It's fine. Maybe we'll hold off for right now. Do we want a podium at the front door for greeting people or just let people come in? I think just let people come in. And then I think we want the tree that side there. Yes. No, we want to be inside. So let's turn our structure on so we make sure we're still inside the house because we kind of weren't. Mm-hmm. Okay, just warming it up, making it feel a little bit cozier. Taking a look. Did I go too far out on this one now? Bet you I did. Yeah, I did. I think I might just delete those first chairs. They're close. They're too close to everything. X, vertices gone. Gone. That's a better way to do it. Yeah. Now they follow that curve nicely and they don't get messed up by stairs or whatever else that aren't perfectly circular or perfectly centered. Okay. Turn off structure again. Taking a look. I am going to fix all of these just because why not? All right. Because we found it yesterday they were wrong. I actually fixed the one, but we didn't fix the other ones. So let's just go with this. Grab that. P separated its own object. Cool. Now let's see. Object set origin. We're going to this. Where are we at? It is okay. Item. Object set origin to 3D cursor. Okay, cool. Add modifier. I like this new array. I'm getting better with it now. Okay. Circle. We said 14, right? Radius. Roughly close to that. There we go. That lines up. Now we can add our randomize back in because now we don't have to worry about it. Rotation on Z, 180. Each one's going to be a little different. Cool. Good deal. And we're going to go ahead and apply it. Grab the other one and delete it. Okay. Bring this up. Yeah, see, we fixed it. I feel better with myself again. Cool. And I don't know, just in case I'm not going to apply it yet, what I'm going to do, mesh cube, scale it up. It's Boolean it out. So now if I need to change it around, I can. Which I could have done with the other one too, but whatever. It does slow it down when you're actually rendering. So it's like, which is better? I don't know. But for right now, we're going to do that. Hide cutters. Okay. Now, up on the top, do we also want some plants? Let's see what our structure looks like up here. It's going to be tougher because we got those wide things. I don't think maybe we do. I was thinking we could, but we could put like um a bed, like a box bed here and put plants along the inside, but I think we're going to keep it a little bit sort of more clean than that. I think that's all right. Those stairs are just annoying me, but not enough to fix them. It's what you get from using other people's models. Okay. Let us see what we want to do now. I think we need to fix some of our scaling. UV editing. Yes, AS5. Need a bit more. Let's see how that goes. Much better. It's kind of weird though because it's mirrored. So let's, or is it no longer mirrored? It was mirrored, wasn't it? Yeah. Clearly it was mirrored when we did the UV mapping because it's all, well, mirrored. Smart UV project again. Okay. UV editing S10 and move it off slightly just to make sure. Much better. Not doing that weird like Rorschach test face thing there in the center. Okay. Save. This floor clearly has the same problem. I'm going to try about the same size, see what that does. That's close enough you don't notice the difference. Yeah. Doesn't feel jarring anymore. Mm-hmm. Now, I wonder, I was just questioning. Is there a way to grab those centerpieces easily? Shift G area. It grabs all that. Minus. It's not bad. That gets us most of the way there. There are a couple of weird ones, right? But most of the way there, and most of the way is pretty good. Shift hide. We can come in here and Shift G area 0.01 0.001 hide. I got rid of a lot. It's got a little bit of weirdness left. These. Shift G sides. Yes. They're the only tries in there. Hide. Right? So we have all of those dots. It just seems kind of fun to use them for something because they're kind of cool looking. So A, can we just give them a different material? Assign. If we give them an emission, maybe. Cool. Let's see. It'd be neat to have like kind of a stars kind of vibe. Make them gold, also an option. I'm going to try them emitting first. The gold is also definitely, or our bronze, or brass, or whatever is also an option. And we can play with both. But let's see. So that's glowing. Or if we went with brass, matte, also kind of cool. Certainly more understated. I don't know. Which do we prefer? Kind of both are neat, right? I kind of like the stars. And it kind of makes it feel a little bit more sci-fi, so maybe we'll do that. Lights are sci-fi. Yeah, exactly, right? That's kind of my vibe. It's like, the brass is more old school, but that's just kind of neat looking. It gives us a cool vibe, I think. It's kind of dark in here. Which I mean, we can just up our exposure to like, there we go. That feels fun to me. Those doors are not reading right yet. I don't like just the white on them. What do we think it should be? I think that the frames should probably be either stone or marble. Let's try stone polished white. See if that helps. Because I think that or perhaps marble. If it's let's see. Marble white. Slightly different. What do we think? I think stone polished white is better. And I think we're going to make this white material here. And we're just going to make it shedding. It doesn't look like it changed it. Oh, it's door material. The fuck is door material? Let's see it on there. All right, fine. Just gonna get rid of door material. Bye-bye. Door material. That's way too dark. So it's painted. What do you think? Did I lose my handles? Did I lose my door handles? What the hell happened there? Oh, no, they're there. Oh, I see. I don't know what happened, but brass they are. Yeah, okay. Now they sort of sit in more unobtrusively. Kind of cool. Hmm. Let's keep looking. See if there's more materials we want to change. Floor looks pretty good. The walls are looking all right. Feels pretty good. Feels like a grand structure. So I think it is looking pretty good. Kind of liking it. Well, it's just, I feel like these call out for something here. I know what they need. Where are we? None of those work. Okay, open, don't save. Bathhouse had it. No, House of Lords. That's the one we wanted. It's like, where is it? We need our sword and globe. What's life without a little fascism, right? Actually, this one will be exact on. Object set origin 3D cursor. And that doesn't feel scary at all, right? Now, Alt D, or no, not Alt D, Shift D. Object set origin to 3D cursor. Yes, indeed. There we go. Now it's the right height for both of them on the same side. And then we can just grab those two and this, and should be able to mirror it, right? Yes. Okay. Icon is mirrored. Cool. Now, I want to make this, we need something up here. And I think a nice ornate letter for like the name of this coffee shop might be kind of cool. Let's see. Let's see. Text. And RX90. We're going to make a big C, I think. And then we're going to need to look and find a cool font. Let's see. Where'd it go? It's very small. Did it? Oh, because it's not capitalized. Because I had cap locks on. No. There we go. Okay. Scale it up. And it's not lined up yet, but that's fine. We can fix that. Let's extrude it out. 0.05. No, that can't be right. Control A, scale. There we go. Now I can. Bevel it. Also kind of cool. That works for me. Maybe not quite that much. 5. Okay, and we'll make the extrude 0.033. Okay. I don't think there are caps, but just to make sure, fill them. Object convert to mesh. Now, this object set origin to 3D cursor. Object set origin geometry to origin. Great. Should work. And brass mat. Take a look. Oh, yeah. The only thing we could do, well, obviously there's lots of things we could do, but let's see. Edit it. Ugh, gross. First thing we're going to do is quad remesh it, I think. We'll make it 10,000, sure. I don't think it needs to be 16,000. Let's try it. No symmetry, though. Remesh it. Good. Delete the original. Cool. Good. Cool. Then E in. Interesting. Okay, well, fine. It's not going to matter for us. Plus assign emit. Cool emission, not blue. Cool. We're not going to worry about how it doesn't touch exactly. It's still pretty cool. Carlton's. Nice. Where do we want it? There. That feels pretty good. Save. We're kind of getting into that, like, what do we want to do just to make it feel a tad special now? Got a big open space, pretty wide, it's pretty empty, and that's intentional. But what can we do to like zhuzh it up a bit? Let's do something to this floor. Face, poke faces, right? And W, subdivide, right? No, I don't think I'm not liking that yet. I want to do something else. But that's kind of the vibe I'm looking for. Inset. Is that as far as it goes? So make sure we get the whole floor. One more. The whole interior floor. Okay, there we go. Now, what do we want to try? I mean, I love that, except it doesn't work. Okay. Subdivide. No, that's just going to do that. Okay. I want to give it some fun. How would it be best to do this? Edge unsubdivide. Ooh, yeah. That has potential. That has a lot of potential. Now, control bevel. Clamp overlap. Yes. One section. So that's as big as it can get, right? Yes. But that's cool. Plus assign. Let's grab practical. Where's black marble? Dark marble. That gives us this interesting, like, kind of, I like that it's not, potentially anyway. Let's see. Yeah. It's like trippy. I'm going to turn off structure so I can see it. I'm going to turn off interior structure. The only thing I wish is that it was rotated to the front, but I think we can take this thing, RZ90. Oh, is it mirrored or doing something weird? No. Did it go the wrong way? Just gonna do it this way. It's not perfect, but close though. Take a look, and internal structure first. That's just neat looking. And it looks like it has intent because it does, but it's not lining up perfectly, which is kind of cool. I like it. Can we bring up the color maybe just a little bit without hurting it? Make it kind of more line up like that. Yeah. Oh, come on, I to here, right? Not blue. That's too high. And this one. That feels good to me. That's given us an interesting division. And our door is almost perfect. And I can see it's not lined up exactly. But now I can line it up exactly. Or very close to exactly. That is close enough to exactly that I'm not going to stress about it. Nice. Yeah, exactly. It feels like it has intent, even though it's literally just a unsub. But, you know, and lining it up so that it mirrors, I think, helps us. But it doesn't exactly mirror, but it just mirrors the opening areas mostly. Even then, not exactly, because like that's closer to the stairs than that is. But well, let's see if we want to change it again. See how we feel just to get it. Is that better? It doesn't line up perfectly the stairs, or for the doors rather. But no, I think that that's fine. That feels good. It does feel like a diagram, and I'm kind of into it. Right. Let's keep it going. See what else we want to do here. I feel like that adds a ton, and it was pretty simple, so. That's dark marble. What happens if we just make this? I'm curious. Dark marble. No. Nah. But we could select that floor color. No, I think we'll let it be. Yeah, that was kind of the vibe. That was what I was hoping for. So if that's what's coming through, I am pleased. It's clearly not, but it's sort of like, symbolic in a sense. It's from an artsy way. Like those are not an actual star chart, but it feels like little stars up above. Okay, let's come back out and just sort of turn some things back on and see if we like it. Nice. Maybe put the C out here too. That could be cool since we've made it. Off geoscatter. Grab our C. Shift D. M. Outer structure. Or just structure, right? Yeah. GY. Oh, cool. Yeah, it definitely needed a logo out there. And I like that we can see the lights through the thing, but let's give us here. That's not going to come through and bite us in the ass. Anywhere else we have to see it, is it? Nope, it's not. Because technically it's still going. Plus assign emissive. Light emissive. All right, well, let's see. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's got that Vegas entryway feeling now. Okay. Let's get rid of Dear Harrison. Goodbye, Harrison. No, I think we're going to have robots for our exterior, waiter, or what do you call it? Concierge, where they park the cars. They're not going to park the cars, but they're going to greet her. The greeter, the host. Do we want to grab the one we used for the we could probably just use the one that we used in the bathhouse. Let's see. Let's save. Open, yes. Up. Bathhouse robot. We might still have him here. We can adjust him too. Go back to editing. Yes. Cool. Then we have to redesign the whole thing from scratch. We can delete this sucker here. Or is it that one? Yeah. Okay, we'll just hide it. Back to our bathhouse bot, which we can change around a little bit now. Plate color. Let's go with less saturation. Darker. Cool. And then just do a new seed. Yeah, we go. Like that. And head. Cool. Eyes. That seems fun. Just not going to stress too much about him. Just make him a little different. Bit spiky. Interesting. Sure. Ears. I don't know. It's bunnies, right? It's the other stuff. Decorations. Bunny ears. Actually, we may even get rid of them. Just going to have regular ears on this guy. Cool. And then eyes color are going to be kind of a pale white like that. Cool. Details. Cables are going to be just a darker gray like that. He's much more simplified, but that's okay. Apply changes to rig. Great. Finished robot. Cool. Select hierarchy, grab him. Come over here. And he's not a human. We'll put him in human gen. Not icon. Undo. Did I not grab it? I'm going to copy objects. Robot Mech 1. There you go. Where are you? Cool. And we could mix him up, pose him, or we could just pose him manually. Oh, let's mix him up, pose him. F4, import FBX. T-pose, Mixamo. There's a breathing idle. I know he doesn't breathe, but that's fine. And characters. Coco. Great, we're signed in. Cool. Retargeting. Source. Armature. Target. Robot model 1. Build a bone list. Retarget the animation. Cool. Armature. Delete hierarchy. Yep, works for me. We could change it if we wanted to. He kind of sways a little bit, but sure, we'll use that one. Clear the animation data. And GY, bring him forward. GX off to here. RZ slightly. Cool. Maybe we have two of them too, kind of greeting us. Select hierarchy. Shift D. Yep. And just because, let's just move him around a little bit. So he's not exactly. So, subtle, but now he's not the same pose anymore. Nice. And I think we're feeling good about this one. Let's see. We can make a lot of shots out of this. Let's just make one real quick, just from the outside. We've designed an entire exterior and interior set, which is not often done in TV. Normally it's one or the other, and often they don't match. So I feel pretty good about that. Alexa, lens is going to be the anamorphic. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Definitely have to get the Carltons. Line it up in kind of a classic iconic shot. Come in a little bit. Cool. Focus on the C. Turn it back on. We have our sky on, right? Yes. And geoscatter, not that I think you'll see it in this shot so much, but we'll do a couple. We're going to probably do about 8 shots of this one. 4 internal, 4 external. Sounds good. And hide bones. Okay, save. That is feeling pretty excellent to me. I think we're at a state that we want to be. And we're just at time too, so that works out well. Thank you for hanging out with me the last 3 days while we made this sucker. I am quite pleased with both the interior and the exterior of it. I think it does what we wanted it to do in a way that feels me and relatable. So that's the vibe and the reason. Anyway, thanks for hanging out with me today. I appreciate it. And I will be back again on Monday and we'll do some more stuff. In the meantime, take care, everybody. Have a great weekend and hopefully I'll see you later. All right. Bye.